Alright, Steve, you son of a bitch. Where do I even begin with you when it comes down to the negative side of Smash DLC? 1. He's a meme character. Steve was not meant to be taken seriously as a actual candidate for the game. He was a meme character, pretty much just brought in by pretty much just the only people that would want it were these just those annoying kids at school that were basically just living, breathing memes at that fucking point. They were basically kids that only talked about memes and were only all about fucking memes. Those were the main candidates for people wanting Steve in the game. Those are the only people that wanted him in, and same with Sans. And Sans was a me costume, which means that jokes aren't really meant to be taken seriously. And that's the whole point of them. Which is why I don't see characters like Waluigi in the game as playable characters. They are more or less joke and meme characters that are not meant to be taken seriously. 2. Did anyone truly want Steve? I already said it in the first point that the people that really took it seriously were just people that take jokes way too far. And I never said that in the first point, but you get where I'm going. And the only people that truly wanted Steve were just those annoying kids at school that literally talked about memes and lived memes. They didn't really truly know much about Smash as a whole, so they were basically just going with the fucking Minecraft character. They're like, look at the Minecraft boy, let him in the game. And this is one thing, that's why Sakurai doesn't let fan requested characters in, because people constantly just keep bugging him about it, like how people are bugging him with Steve and Waluigi, and he just ultimately gets tired and he's like, fuck it. And 3, there were way better options than Steve in the game. And while yes, Minecraft is it's pretty much the most selling game of all time, that doesn't mean there were way better options for characters in the game. And, well, other third-party characters would have, quite frankly, been more better. Hell, even a character like Master Chief, although his gameplay would feel weird, would have been a much better candidate as a Microsoft character, in my opinion. He's about just as fan requested as Steve, too. Now, again, it's okay to not like a DLC character in a game, just don't take it too far. Hell, I know I didn't really like Byleth as well, and I also didn't really like some DLC characters in other games that I play, but I'm not gonna harass the people who added the character in the game in the first place. Not every character is gonna be accepted with high praise. The Smash community doesn't really know that. In fact, they don't really want to accept it. I mean, hell, people would pretty much just go off on people just because they didn't like Pyra and Mithra in the fucking game. And again, these characters, listen, it's okay to not like fucking DLC characters in this game. And yeah, it may be quote unquote disagreeing with Sakurai, but I already said in my Byleth video, Sakurai doesn't have any control over who gets in the game. Okay, he somewhat does, but not full-blown control. Nintendo is the one usually letting these characters in. If it was Sakurai, you'd probably see more fan-requested characters. And, well, yeah, I can't really get mad at Sakurai. He is the one that is, well, the game director of this game and pretty much responsible for bringing this game. But again, Nintendo is the one making these decisions on who gets in the game. And that means Sakurai doesn't have a say. And if he did, things would have been way different. And Steve is a case of that. Well, okay, technically he's not. But you get where I'm going. It's okay to not like a DLC character in this fucking game. Not every DLC character is going to be accepted with praise, and the Smash community needs to learn that. People have a fucking opinion. And just because someone doesn't agree with your opinion on a character in the game doesn't mean that you have to just go off on them. Hell, I don't really think that I didn't really like Wii Fit Trainer in the game. I didn't really think that was a good fit, but well, no pun intended. But I'm not complaining about it. Hell, I didn't really like fucking Rob in Brawl, and I sure as hell don't like him in Ultimate. But I'm not complaining about that. And where were you guys when people would somewhat complain about base roster characters? Now, the message of this video is pretty clear, and well, if you liked it or hated it, I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna shove in a generic fucking, a generic, oh, like and subscribe thing, because, I think that's gonna be well ignored, unlike the Byleth one, so, yeah, please don't try anything.